The House of Representatives has dismissed bribery allegations against its members, reaffirming its commitment to transparency and accountability. House spokesman Akintunde Rotimi urged Nigerians to rely on verified facts, not recycled claims aimed at discrediting public officials. The allegations came from a Binance official who claimed 3 lawmakers demanded bribes during an investigation into the crypto exchange. Rotimi stated that the affected members deny the claims, with one already pursuing legal action. He also revealed that Nigeria's rejected financial settlement offers from Binance, prioritizing national interest. With the case now in court and under diplomatic review, the House said it will refrain from further comments. Joining us live to discuss this is legal practitioner Joe Nwokedi. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Nwokedi.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Now, what do you make of the House of Representatives' response to the bribery allegations? Do you find the denial credible, or should investigations take place?
I think for the interest of Nigerians, a thorough investigation should be conducted into what transpired between the House of Reps members and the Binance executive or director, whatever name he goes by. Because it's not the first time we are witnessing such a dirty deal involving our lawmakers, especially members of the House of Representatives. We can recall the drama that transpired between Otedola, the oil mogul, and the other man there, Farouk, that headed the committee also. And how Farouk wanted to take advantage of being a chairman of a committee responsible for looking into oil and gas and things related to that, to exploit and extort Chief Otedola, into giving him a humongous amount of money, running into millions then as bribes. And there's so many other, issues that actually, affected the country, where you have members of the House of Reps, heading committees to look into that. They ended up having no credible results. Rather, the situation will become worse. For instance, price hikes, MTN, all these multinationals, a lot of things. We heard that there was a committee of National Assembly that will look into that. And when they get into the business, instead of focusing and releasing their energies on how to get a better bargain for the people of Nigeria, they rather go see that opportunity as opportunity to exploit the people, look for bribe, look for money, look for what will be used to pacify them at the expense of Nigerians.
Now, Barrister Nwokedi,
for me,
these are still allegations at this point, and in law, it's said that he who alleges must prove. Mr. Tigran Gambrian, who made this very weighty allegations, has not provided any evidence to back up his claims.
It's in court. I think he has to dig up evidence to back up his claims. If he cannot get electronic evidence, he can get oral evidence, can get people that witnessed it. He can get source evidence from other credible means that will be accepted by the court as being credible, to enable him establish his issues, the allegations that he alleged that the members of the House of Reps actually, got involved in. But the fact is that it's not the first time we are seeing that. It's not the first time we are seeing issues happening in Nigeria, and committees will be set up, or a committee of National Assembly will be authorized to look into that issue. And at the end of the day, Nigerians will not hear about that again. He also indicted a national security advisor.
Okay, sorry to butt in, Barrister Nwokedi. We have to go for a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion. Yeah, welcome back to News Now and News Central TV. And before we went on the break, we were discussing the weighty allegations made by Binance executive against members of the National Assembly, 3 members of the House of Reps, and we're joined by Barrister Joe Nwokedi to analyze this. Now, Barrister Nwokedi, before we went on that break, I was talking about Mr. Gambrian proving, the burden of proof on him proving these allegations with concrete evidence.
I think it's left for his legal team to do that. For him to have gone public, I believe he has something to back up his allegations. And like I said before, there is no smoke without fire. And the issue he raised is part of the problems we have in Nigeria with respect to the committees overseeing certain kind of projects and activities or actions or issues in Nigeria, especially in our National Assembly. When you see committee of maybe on oil and gas to regulate prices of oil or shortage or whatever, instead of going in to negotiate something good, a good package for Nigerians, they will rather begin to find a way to get something from the main key players in that sector. The key players, it will be an avenue for them to make money. These are part of problems we have in Nigeria. So for that man to have raised that issue, that weighty allegation, for me, thank God somebody has gone to court. Let his legal team assemble all their arsenals, all their materials, all their credible evidence or whatever they have that will enable them to establish their case and then appear in court. Nigerians are interested in that weighty allegation. Let us actually know what is going on in Nigeria. Because the moment people are saddled with responsibility of negotiating something for Nigeria or overseeing issue, or pretending over issue, or reviewing issues, whatever assignment given to most of people in Nigeria with respect to committees, they hardly do the job. They just go there and begin to negotiate for their personal pockets, begin to reach out to the key players. How much are you giving us? They will kill the sense of the whole thing. There will be no report. It will be pushed under the carpet. That's why in Nigeria, you always hear that something entered under the carpet, swept under the carpet, swept under the carpet. Why are they being swept under the carpet?
Now, these are very weighty allegations. And do you think this controversy might signal a hostile environment for foreign businesses operating in Nigeria, and it might affect the foreign investment climate? They might not want to come to Nigeria, seeing all those sorts of things play out.
Basically, it's not a good one for our global image. It's not something to be proud of. But then also, it will also help us to get into the root cause of what really transpired between the Binance chief executive, and members of the House of Reps, and also expose all the rots going on within that, can I say sector, within that kind of committees or whatever being set up, either by national body or by state bodies, or either House of Assembly or House of Reps, or even Senate, or even another committee set up by federal government. Let us actually know what they go to do. Whether they go there to enrich their pockets, let us know what transpired. Let us look into the allegations raised by the man, basically to affect our global image. But then it depends on what becomes the outcome of it. If we're able to show the world that we're not in collusion with what our House of Reps members did, by digging deep and getting to the root of it, and then letting the whole world know what really transpired. And if anybody is held to be culpable, to be responsible for that suddenly mischievous and ignoble act, the person should be brought to book and we dealt with. With that, we'll get more global image than whatever the incident will have done to us. So it depends on how we handle it. If we handle it well and let the world know that we're not known for this, that these people are like isolated individuals on their voyage of their own, the world will see us as not being part of it. But if we connive with our members of House of Reps and then sink it and connive with the judiciary and then find a way to moisturize it, let me use Sheikh Husani, moisturize it, and Sheikh Husani in the West. Then if we moisturize it and deodorant it, then the whole world will know that this is how we live. This is how we do our things. And it will scare them from bringing in businesses in Nigeria, especially reputable companies. Because somebody told me as a lawyer, he said most companies that are very, very reputable with integrity don't usually come to Nigeria for business. It's the rogue ones that are ready to play Nigerian games, that are here in Nigeria and that flourish in Nigeria. They can subsidize, they can play substandard products, they can bribe, they can meet our people, they can extort us because they want to play Nigerian games. But those foreign companies that want to maintain their integrity and their reputation, they hardly come here.
Now, Barrister Joe Nwokedi, just before I let you go, looking at the speed at which the Nigerian government responded through the Ministry of Information denying and condemning this accusation, and also the spokesperson for the House of Representatives, what steps should now be taken to restore public confidence in the country's financial regulatory institutions and also the institution of the National Assembly to restore public confidence?
I totally condemn the reaction of our spokespersons in this issue. They wouldn't
on what ground, sir?
On the ground that they wouldn't have come by denial. They wouldn't have said that. They wouldn't have portrayed themselves in a way that would show that they are trying to cover up what transpired. What they would have said that they have had what the Binance chief executive said, that they will further look into it with a view of unraveling what transpired. If at the end of the day these people are found culpable of that offense, they should be held responsible and they should be dealt with accordingly in line with provisions of our laws. But not to say that such a thing never happened, or issue statements that will be as if we are in collusion with what they have done.
There should have been an investigation.
There should be an investigation, a thorough one, and the matter is in court. Even the judiciary, which is always prior has been the hope of the common man, should also know that the Binance chief executive saying this is like the global community saying it. It's not just about Nigerians. There was a matter, I don't want to mention the court that we handled. At a point, they told us, Joe, this matter is not just about Nigeria. It's a ship hijack case involving all of them foreign nationals by Nigerians. And they say it's a foreign matter where the international communities are looking to know what becomes the outcome of this matter. And eventually, it came out in a way that made our Nigerian people to be proud of our judiciary. So I'm also employing the judiciary, the judge or whoever that is involved in this matter, to also look into this case, to open minds, to know that Nigeria is on trial and not just the House of Reps member.
Okay.
Nigeria is on trial. And then if there is any way that it is the court is convinced, even at the out of it, that this people actually got involved in this kind of shady deals, they should be dealt with in accordance with our law. So the international community, we know, like I said before, we are not in collusion with their actions. That's not what we're known for.
Thank you so much for your insights, Barrister Joe Nwokedi. Thank you.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.